I think I'm starting to calm down, like in an existential way, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure whether it's a good or a bad thing, but I'm becoming less ambitious. But not in a way that I'm no longer ambitious, but that my ambition is becoming less destructive. Let me explain. I've always been really goal oriented, chasing the goal, achieving it, and then moving on to the next one. Nothing else mattered. My happiness, but also my self worth, used to be really tied to achieving that goal. I'm only worthy and happy if I opened a business successfully, moved to a big city, Amsterdam, New York, Helsinki, worked a cool job at an A brand, travel to new countries every quarter, have drinks on the New York's rooftops, and so on and so forth. You get the point. But these past few years have been really challenging me. Nothing that I've been working on has worked out, which has resulted into big, hard, challenging emotions, anxiety, and existential crisis. My whole identity has been under attack because it's always been so tied to ambition and having things always work out for me, which they definitely haven't been these past few years. At first, I was fighting myself and this universe, but this summer something changed. I took time off completely from everything and took time for self-care and just living in the present, in the now. And this break kickstarted a thought process I didn't see coming. See, having goals and ambitions, dreams, is a good thing because it adds meaning to our lives. But it shouldn't be the whole meaning of your life. Many of us probably lives in a way which looks like you're in a dark tunnel and all you're focused on is getting to the light at the end of the tunnel, which is what you think you so desperately need, your dreams, your goals, because you think that those things will finally make you happy. But life is not a dark tunnel and there is no light at the end of it. Life is right now, and living this way in a dark tunnel, you miss it. You miss on your 20s, your 30s, maybe on your whole life. You miss out on your friends and family. You miss out on small things that make you happy. You'll never be 20 again. You only get to be 20 once in a lifetime. So you can't just play back that moment as Netflix series. Living this way is miserable because your happiness is dependent on whether you reach that light at the end of the tunnel. The dark tunnel is your life now, and the light at the end of the tunnel is the only thing that you think that can make you happy. So naturally, you spend your whole life obsessively walking or even running towards that light, thinking and hoping that when you reach it, you'll finally be happy. But anyone who has had goals and has reached them knows that you cannot control when you reach your goals. You don't have control over timing. You only control your daily actions. Taking small daily steps is far more sustainable for the long term. But naturally, by taking small steps, it takes you longer to reach your goal, which means that if you live a life where you can only start enjoying it once you reach the light at the end of the tunnel, you're probably really fed up with your life. Like I have been these past few years. That's why it's better to not put yourself into this tunnel at all. It's without a doubt good to have a vision for a future, but do not let it be everything you have. So once I painfully realized that basically I've been living in a dark tunnel, I decided that from now on, while I'm working towards that bigger picture, the goals, the dreams, I no longer want to stress or obsess about it. I want to enjoy the journey towards that light at the end of the tunnel because the journey is my life, which flies by very quickly. I want to find joy and happiness in small daily things. Enjoy my 20s, which I will never have again. Petting a dog, seeing friends, taking care of my plants, spending time with family, having a walk with my love, having nice, deep conversations, gaining a few new subscribers, and heck, even such a little silly thing as buying a new outfit. I want to be happy now because honestly, I have so many things to be happy and grateful about right now. But I used to be so focused on the things that I don't yet have. So I want to live in the present, be happy now, learn to enjoy small things, and not to get upset about things that might or might not happen in the future. And oh, of course, this is not going to be always easy. Sometimes this mindfulness or wholesome living can be a little bit too rosy, and you might want to have things right now in this moment, and no amount of dog cuddles or plans or family time will make it better. I understand that this philosophy is really idealistic and life is far from ideal. It's totally okay to be upset upset about not reaching your goals sooner than you want. But let's not forget that there's also many things to be happy about. And I do want to highlight that the purpose of this video is not to make you lazy. Yes, you gotta put in the work if you want a better life for yourself. You gotta work for those goals, stop complaining, start doing. No one's going to save you but you. You're completely up to yourself. But what I no longer want is for the ambition to control my happiness. And I encourage you to do same. But you can start by watching this video.